Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars and welcome to another PlayStation review. Today I'm taking a look at Waterpark Simulator 25 on the PlayStation 4. Now, this is one of those simulator games that turns up on the PlayStation Store with a seemingly AI generated thumbnail. Looks quite interesting, nice and cheap, $7.99. And you purchase it and, it is really a very, very simple game. It is, well, for those of you out there who wanted to own and run your own water park, I suppose, this could be the game of your dreams. So you will start off with a limited amount of money. You've got a plot of land, and you start off by building your first pool in your water park. Then you open it up the following day. You go to bed by going into your cabin and clicking sleep on your bed. It loads up the next day, and then you have to physically go to the sign, turn it to open, and then watch the customers roll in. And the customers will ask for a ticket for either 4 hours, 5 hours, or 6 hours, even though I never saw anybody ever ask for 6 hours, and I've platinumed this game. And then you sell them a ticket. It costs them £100. And then you do that throughout the day. You have to make sure, pop out occasionally to make sure things are cleaned and tidy, because that will help you level up faster. And it will supposedly, impress the customers. If you leave it dirty, then you'll lose some kind of that bar at the top where it says level 4 there, you'll lose some of that. And it'll kind of drop down a bit, and you need that to go up so you can kind of level up. Not that I really know why you need to level up, because there's no progression really here in this game. And then it's rinse and repeat. So during the day, that's where you make your money from your customers. And then you make enough money, and then when the place shuts at 5:30 and everyone goes home, well, when I say everybody, I mean some of the customers, some of them decide to stay the night. You go into building mode, and then you've got a number of choices. You've got about 5 or 6 different pools that you can buy, slides, and then you've got things like sun loungers and a hot dog stand. So each night you buy 1 or 2 things, depending on how much funds you've got. Pop it in place, walk up to it with a hammer, clip it once, and then that is built next for your customers the following day. And that's basically that's the game. Now, the major problem with this game is that is it. You don't do anything else with this game. It is during the day serving customers and going up and wiping and mopping things to make sure the place is clean. 5:30, have a look, see if you've got enough money to put a new pool or slide in place. Go to sleep, wake up the next morning, do it again. And that's your game. Now, the game comes with, I think, quite a few issues with it too, that I personally find it hard to forgive. Number one is when you save your game, for example, when you go to sleep and then you wake up the following morning, that saves your game. So when you come out of the game and then go back in maybe the following day, which is what I did, it basically has removed some things from your park that you've already bought. So I bought the hot dog stand and I bought a load of sun loungers. And then, saved the game, came back in the following day, put the game on, and the hot dog stand, all sun loungers, and one of the pools I'd bought just disappeared. Which mightily annoyed me. Even though I don't recommend you buying the sun loungers because it's the more things to clean. And I've never seen anybody lie down on a sun lounger, and I never saw anybody go and buy a hot dog. So it's not as if there's any point to having them really anyway. So once they'd gone, I never rebought them because there was no point to them. And it did it again later in the game. I bought another slide and another big pool, and again came back the following day and they'd gone again. So I was, the game fundamentally needs some kind of patch. If someone's going to buy this and play it, you need a patch, guys, because sometimes it takes you even a day or two to get the money that you need to buy these things, and then you come out of the game, go back in, and they've gone to a couple of things that you've spent money on to buy. So that isn't good. The second thing is you can't even jump in your pools yourself or ride any of the slides. Come on, guys. Surely to goodness it would have been a nice feature to add for you to just go down your slides or something. This is me attempting to do it on one of them. No, you can't do any of that. It is really just that. And one thing I would say for you guys out there who are Platinum Trophy hunters, this is absolutely an easy Platinum for you to get. I wouldn't describe myself as a Platinum hunter by any stretch of the imagination because I'm absolutely not. But I got the Platinum on this pretty easily. So that's one bonus for you guys out there that want to get the Platinum Trophy. For everybody else, this is a good, difficult one to recommend, if I'm honest. I mean, the game itself, I think, has got an interesting idea for a simulator game. I don't think the game looks particularly bad. It looks quite pretty, nice and sunny, and the pools and the slides all look quite nice, even if the design of them don't make any sense, and you would probably kill yourself on some of the slides. But there is no progression, like I say. No matter how many slides or pools you put in, it's still the same price to enter the following day. It's still £100 or $100 or €100, whatever you want to call it. So, and they've done that on purpose because they know if you make money too fast, you're going to finish the game too quickly. Because basically, that's once you've got all the slides and pools in, what else is there to do in this game? Nothing, really. There's no sense of progression or anything like that. It desperately needed more accessories. It needed more things to interact with to make this fun and interesting. It is really almost like just a diorama. You're just building pools and looking at them and looking at other NPCs jumping around in them. So I can't recommend this one particularly, guys. It is a nice idea. It's a cheap game, but even at $7.99, it's not a game I can particularly recommend to you guys in a sense of, yeah, this is good value for money, because at the minute it isn't. It doesn't even work properly. You load back in and you lose some of your pools and slides and sun lounges. And, it's not really a fun process just to serve people all day, put pools down, and then rinse and repeat. So I'm going to have to give it a fairly low score of 3 out of 10, this one, guys. So thanks for joining me for this review. I hope you found it useful.